Hello, all. I work today. I left work a couple hours early. I've made videos about this before. I'm a 1099 employee. I don't like to ride the clock. I like to be busy, and so seeing as I'm a 1099, I work it how I do, that I, morally connect with. So call it what you may, I had a few things come to me today. I know I say a lot of things that piss people off. I know a lot of people get fluffered by some of the things I say, and I really am sorry for that. I don't intentionally like people being upset. I just want to give people a broader scope of things, open their mind a little bit, not be so tunnel vision. And so I say the things that I'm called to say, and I know it fluffers a lot of people, and I know I got a heavy hit on my head. Who knows, I'll probably end up like Charlie soon. I should be so lucky. I mean, that's where I'm at in my life, I just don't care. When you're walking in purpose and you've fully given your life to God, the Most High, the Divine, and to your purpose and to your calling, God and the Divine is not going to take you before it's your time. And you're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations, to say the least, particularly by mankind in a world that wants power. They're going to be your biggest, detriment, but it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion, and it can always be used for your greater power. And it generally means there's different things that you need healing within yourself. Like, for example, today, I took the long way to work to avoid going by my exes because I'm just exhausted of it. I'm exhausted of the games. I'm exhausted of all the illusions, the tactics, the songs, the synchronicities, the patterns. I'm tired, I'm just exhausted of it. I know we're internally connected. And I know what I know. I have no harm, no ill will, and I just want nothing but the best. I just want nothing from the best from everybody in my past, present, and future. You know what I mean? I'm at peace with it, but I'm just exhausted of the games, and this isn't me playing the victim mentality. This is just me calling it like it is. So you can take it, spin it, and narrate it however you want to make yourself feel better, because you know what you do. That's fine. And that's fine. You can do that. But I'm just saying, it literally is just that. I'm just done with the games, because I see them all. I feel them all. A lot of the times there's things that come to me when I'm in people's energies where I can literally read their minds in their eyes. Like when they have conversations between their eyes, I know exactly what the eyes are saying. It's like, really? It's odd. It's just odd living in a fake reality, straight up. And I ain't complaining about it, but it's a peculiar thing, but it also came to me look, I respect businesses. I do. I respect working. I respect businesses. I respect business owners. I respect millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires. Do whatever floats your boat. I'm here for it. All right. But when I speak about things, I speak about them in the reality of just open your mind to the reality that the likelihood of everybody in this world being able to make lots of money is pretty slim to none, right? That's just not something that they're going to allow to happen, whether you keep beating the pavement, baby. They're just not, because why? Because that takes away control in different ways, and again, you don't have to agree with me. By any means, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to do that neither. You don't have to do all these group chats, and you don't have to do all these things in the back, but you do. You do. So, it's one of those things. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to say what I'm called to say. I'm going to say what I feel, But I respect businesses. I respect business owners, and I respect how they run. If people love a lot of money, I want them to have that. But do I want to give people a voice that keep getting misjudged and mistreated? Yeah, I do. Because guess what? I know a little something about that. So you can hate me because I give people a voice that deserve to have a voice for it, and that's fine, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, some things need to be talked about. Some things need to be said. Like I saw this video that started circulating today in reference to, Trump passing an order in reference to censorship being, banned. And I thought it was something new. And then I looked at it and it's not. It's from January. It's from January. And I've been banned 6 times. So, like, okay. It's just all an illusion. Like, yes, we're going to do this. We're going to start promoting this. We're going to establish this policy. We're going to establish this law, but we're going to use it for our benefit. I mean, and so it's one of those things, you just got to take it and see it for what it is. You really do. And it's a sad world that we live in right now because it's all based off control. It really is. But see, the thing is God always has me in particular situations for a reason. And I know that, and I take away so much in every circumstance, every situation, and every day, every single day on this earth, I take something away from yesterday. And I'm blessed for that because I have the mentality for it. And I guess because I make it look easy, that means people can do the most. Because I look the way that I do and I make it look easy, they can do the most. And that's been the story of my life. My looks have been the detriment of me when it comes to the working world and women. I mean, and that's just the truth. It just has, and it sucks. I don't know, I've come to terms with it. You shouldn't hate on nobody. You shouldn't be jealous of nobody. You should love one another. I've never hate on a woman. Ever. Straight up. I want to see other women rise. I hate being at the forefront because of everything that I've had thrown on me my entire life. Like, that's my biggest thing that God's got me working through right now, is being prepared to take the front lines when it comes to my podcast getting up and going and things like that, And so that's a big thing for me because I've received so much hate, unnecessary hate, straight up. All hate is unnecessary in my mind, and people don't even know me. They haven't even taken the time to get to know me. And even before I made videos, people made all these prejudges opinions, and prejudged me based off he said, she said, this and that. And, it's like that for everyone. Everybody gets prejudged. And it's a judgmental world. And it's a hard truth. And it sucks. It hurts. It stings. I know. I get exhausted of it. I do. I get exhausted of the judgment because I can feel it. I can see it. I just wear it. I just take it on the chin. My biggest thing is my community. I know I have so many people flying and riding with me, but I have so many people that aren't, and that sucks. That's a hard truth. That's a hard one, and it is what it is, guys. It really is. But these are all notes that I've made on my phone, for the last 4 months, and I kind of built it into a manifesto, Amanda's Targeted Survivor Manifesto, and I'm going to just go over a few things. I'm not going to do all of them because I plan on making my first episode on my podcast regarding this, and it's not going to be anything special, literally, it's not, and I'm deciding if I'm going to do it on Spotify, if I'm going to put it on YouTube. I don't know, we'll see. These are things that I'm going to work through. And again, I'm very grateful to have a job. I beat the pavement for months and months trying to get a job. And they just, all angles. And man, do I pay the consequences whenever I do get a job. All the tests and illusions and tactics that they throw at me, it's crazy. And it's been like that now for 2 years. October, it'll be 2 years. Ever since I left that damn company, man. They put me through HELL. I hope all is well. Be well. Bam. That's gonna sting. Make you squeeze your cheeks on that one. Straight up. Crazy what people will do as they walk into church. That's all I'm gonna say. We got some crazy people up in this world. That said, built for this, resilience in the